If you've always liked the Fiat 500, and who doesn't, but you needed more space, then this might be the car for you. This is the Fiat 500X, the only Italian entrant into one of Australia's most crowded vehicle segments. And just like its baby brother, the Fiat 500, the X is bound to stand out from the crowd. And we've come somewhere a little bit special to test it. This is the beautiful Indian Wells, playground for LA's well-heeled set, and according to Fiat, the perfect place for a spin in the 500X. If you're familiar with the Fiat 500, then you're going to feel instantly at home inside here. There are just so many cinquecento elements here, from the body-coloured dash inserts, the circular design elements, the 500 badge on the gear boot, and these stylish front seats. Everywhere you look, there's just something a little bit special about this car. The entry-level 500X Pop gets a 5-inch colour touchscreen, while all other models like the loungewear in here gets this 6.5-inch touchscreen with satellite navigation. It might be compact, but it's still crammed full of tech. The Lounge, for example, gets a heated steering wheel, forward collision warning and adaptive cruise control. Features exclusive to more expensive cars just a few years ago. I also like the fact that all models come with a reversing camera as standard. Now that's a critical safety feature for families. While it's built on the same platform as the Jeep Renegade, the 500X couldn't be a more different proposition. While the Jeep is designed for off-road adventures, Fiat tells us that the 500X is more at home in the city. One of the best things about the Fiat 500 is that it's always been a great car to drive. Like the Mini, it's one of the most dynamic cars in its segment, and I'm glad to see the 500X has lost none of that. It's smooth and refined, and the suspension is compliant and the car is composed, absorbing potholes and bumps with absolutely no fuss. But there's more to the story. Fiat calls this its mood selector. Turn it to sport, find some corners, and it's quite a dynamic drive. The steering is sharp and precise, and there's no body roll. Feels more like a warm hatch than an SUV. In Australia, the 500X is available with two 1.4 litre turbo engines, either putting out 103 or 125 kilowatts. Importantly, if you've got kids, there's plenty of space back here. About the only thing missing are rear air vents. Pretty important for an Aussie summer. The interior though is well appointed, especially in this lounge trim. There's plenty of leather and the seats are super supple and very comfortable. And music is taken care of too, courtesy of this Beats by Dre sound system. It's Italian, it's sporty, and it's funky. What's not to like? Fiat is clearly hoping that X marks the spot in Australia, and from what we've seen so far, we reckon they're on to a good thing.